All right, what I'm about to show is, I assume, is a unique type of thing. Um, Years ago, I still do it. I would swim laps with a snorkel on, and the pool was light blue, and it was bright, and it was boring. And with the snorkel on, I started thinking, gee, wouldn't it be nice to duplicate the Caribbean or the Mediterranean? So I said, I'd love to be looking at designs on the bottom of the pool or fish. So that's what started. Like 4 years ago, I drew that one at the edge of the pool because oil crowns I came up with because they're waterproof, and it kind of worked. But every time my robot would go over it, it would make it less, and less, and every year I'd have to replace them. That one, for some reason, is still there. Um, this one down here, the shark, he's about 3 years old, but this was done with oil paints, and that was the breakthrough, because oil paints, and there's an underwater video which will be part of this. You will see that I finger paint under the pool, and the oil sticks for 3 years. And some of the other ones are about 2 years, and I keep on adding them. Sometimes I refresh them, but it's not a waste of time. And as we start painting the pool, you'll see that's the turtle, obviously. I started creating a coral or kelp type forest, a flounder. In the video across the pool, that's the one you'll see me painting during this video. And that's really about it. I mean, that's the concept. In a minute, I will show you the equipment that I use, and it's pretty rewarding and it's pretty fun, but it's all done under the water. And that's what I think is kind of cool and unique. But then again, you need a plaster pool to do it with. You need the right type of environment. This is a 1957 pool. So I'm improving it. So this is the other side of the pool, right? I've done most of my work. It's actually pleasurable. I get a kick out of doing it. I stay down 45 minutes to an hour sometimes. So, but there's various fishes. I try to remember. I look at a picture sometimes and I try to remember what to do. But I've gotten more creative. I don't think people care what color they are and the exact shape that they are. You know, these aren't done for accuracy. They're kind of just done for kicks. So that side of the wall, I'm always adding to. I'm actually starting to apply some new color. There's the ones on the right. They faded a little bit. The ones on the left, I've not touched in 2.5 years. So I may add some color to them to bring them back again. But eventually the pool will be filled up. I'm not sure if you can see under the yellow fish over there, those little marks. I would clean my fingers on the bottom of the pool and they had paint on them. And that's when I came up with the idea of creating a kelp forest or coral as well. So I just would clean my fingers on the pool and I started making it part of the design. So it actually kind of works. You know, it gives you something else to play with. All right, so that's the description of the pool. Now I'm going to kind of show you what equipment I use. It's pretty basic, but there's been a slight evolution. When I first started, first couple of years, it was scuba tanks and the vest and the weight belt, and I'd get in with the mask and all. And when the tanks get low, major pain that refilling them with the inspection, all that. I had a guy come by my place doing some work, finding a leak, and he brought one of these, a pancake compressor, which are very common, and he had a filter on it, which is right here. I hope you can see it. That makes it breathable, because you don't want to hook your hose directly up to the compressor. There's oil fumes from inside the thing. So this simple, it's not expensive filter goes on to the hose and this regulator, which is also easily available, okay? And they're inexpensive. I think I paid like $15, $18 for this. And the hose, it's a 60-foot hose, also inexpensive. Everything's inexpensive. Probably most, you may already have a pancake. Typical mask, okay? A weight belt, because you kind of want to keep yourself a little bit like this in there. I use a weight to hold me down at the bottom of the pool so I don't move around a lot. It's like kind of a nice anchor, because sometimes you start pushing yourself away. So, and it's a waterproof weight. And then the paints. Bring them down in the bag, spill them out where I need them, and just pick colors as I go. And the other little thing is a rag to wipe your hands off. I think this has been used a little bit. I could use a new one. But that helps you to get the colors off and start fresh. So that's pretty much the equipment and the evolution of me painting under the pool. Cool.